Hello, welcome back to another video in the D10 diesel locomotive series. And as you can see, there is a light LED illuminated on my Arduino, and that means that it has track power. I hooked everything up and I soldered quite a bit onto the PCB. I mounted in here, and we'll get to that shortly. For now, I just want to show you what I've done. The uncoupling servo is working. As you can see, I can unhook that now. So, other side is also working. I need to set the timing. What's also is working is Heinz. Heinz is now looking forward, and now Heinz is looking in reverse. And when he looks forward, the locomotive goes forward. And when he looks backwards, the locomotive goes backwards. So, yeah, that's working now. I have show you how I mounted him. How we put him on. So simply I have cut off his legs, and instead of his legs he now has a servo. I had to get another servo because the one I wanted to use was broken, a little bit faulty. In this position it was humming. So I guess the alignment internally is there's something wrong. And now you can see the uncoupling servo in action as well. It's also humming a little bit in this direction. It's all coming from the Arduino. So what else is on this? There is a horn, but it's doing something to the circuitry. I think it sends out an interference, so I need to figure out how I do that. The horn has and I will turn it around and you can see it much more better. On this side we have a power supply. Now the track voltage I have routed via these black and white wire are the track voltage, track supply, and underneath I have put in extra wires, and they go to this bridge rectifier here via the circuit board, and from this bridge rectifier they go to this board. And this is a buck converter, and the positive of the rectifier goes in here. It converts it to 5 volts, and that goes down here, goes here across to the Arduino and the servos. The servos I have made pin headers so that I can just leave the wires on the servos and I can just plug them in. I want to do that also for the lighting in the back and in the front and in the cab. All the lights should go via pin headers. How exactly I'm gonna do that, I will probably put some a connector on here, on the rear, next to Heinz. And here I will put a connector to go to the dashboard over here. On the front there will be a connector to go to the lights in the front. Now I have to do some had to figure out how to wire the outputs of this decoder, because there are a few outputs that you can do. There are 4 outputs you can do with function keys 1 up to 4. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. And then there are 5, 6, 7 and 8. But 5, 6, 7 and 8 you cannot hook, or you can hook them to 1, 2, 3 and 4. But you cannot put 1, 2, 3 and 4 on function switch 5, 6, 7 or 8. Why exactly that is, I don't know. But you can hook 5, 6, 7 and 8 on number 1 to 28 if you want to. But that's not a big problem. It means that I will put all my lights on 1, 2, 3 and 4, and 5, 6, 7 and 8 will be the output for the buzzer and the uncoupler. The figurine works on the light output. I have the wires for the figure are these two. These 2 wires are for the uncoupler. These 2 are, so these are for the driver. They will be coming on this side, and I have to do some mapping, because I want to have, when I'm doing I'm shunting, I only want to have 1 light in the front and 1 light in the rear, and they should change with red or white, depending accordingly how the locomotive is moving. But also when it's moving, then the figure should go into the reverse and forward mode. So I have some stuff to do, but I just wanted to show you that for now I have changed a few settings in the decoder, but nothing to do with the motor, only with the function outputs. But for now it seems to work. Only thing that isn't working correctly is the horn. Now we have a little bit of a power issue. Track is a little bit dirty. And also when I press the horn and it's driving, it goes berserk. So I'll demonstrate. See, it stops. So there is some interference going on, and I will figure out how to deal with that, because I really want to use this horn. My stupid thing is that. Oh, by the way, this little device here is a linear regulator, voltage regulator, and it goes to 12 volts to supply the horn. So that's that. Yeah. Oh, and I have put the decoder on with double-sided tape. And as you can see, I have mounted this on stilts so that the decoder could fit next to it, under it. And I put the Arduino on with angled 90 degrees pin headers. I just soldered one in here. This is the ground. This is output 10 that goes to this servo, and output 9 here goes to this servo, but that goes via a wire. And on the back here in the depth, yeah, maybe you can see it like this, there is a little pin header going to plus 5 volts. So where this is set. So that's it basically for now. Want to subscribe? Click here. I want to see more? Click here. Want to see more of these videos? There's a playlist containing all the videos ongoing in this project. If you have any questions, put them down below. And yeah, give it a thumbs up if you want. Thank you and goodbye.